So have you ever went to a bank and they just suddenly announced, hey, all the guards are, they're taking a break. We're going to turn off all the security cameras. And just so you guys know, the bank vault is wide open. And no one's going to stop you from going in there. What do you think's going to happen? You think people are just going to ignore that and not do anything about that? You think they're just not going to swarm into the bank vault and take, the money? Unlikely. So it's kind of the same thing what happened here. There were some shenanigans going on with the latest Dark Visions, which didn't happen on the JP version, because of the Riku bug and everything like that doesn't really exist, because there's no way to do that on the JP version. But instead of saying, hey, we're gonna fix this and put the Dark Vision back in, and so cheaters are banned going forward, do not cheat. Instead, they said, hey, we know you cheated, but we're not gonna really do anything about it. And so I already predicted this on my Discord. I posted saying, hey, like, if you don't start penalizing people, they're gonna start thinking that this is okay. And I looked at the thread on Reddit, and the same things were just being said. Hey, they're not gonna stop us, so what's stopping us from just cheating? So this is definitely not the right way of going about this. I don't care if you're understaffed, that's your problem, not ours. If you're gonna, you can't make an excuse saying, oh, we're understaffed. That's your problem, not our problem. You have the money, you can fix this. We cannot fix this, we are just the players. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this very quickly here. We have heard reports of separate new issues, of a separate new issue with Dark Visions that may cause unintended behavior during party composition. We are able to identify the issue. You should have already identified this through the weeks that it was already open, because this might have been the longest Dark Visions in history. It was off, and it was back on, and and stuff like that. This bug will be addressed in the new version released today and should not recur in future content. We'll see. However, in order to prevent further issues with the schedule and to avoid another reset to scores, we will be closing the current Dark Vision stay in accordance with the announced schedule. As compensation for the difficulties surrounding Dark Visions, we will be compensating with one of that Esper item thing, and Dark Matter 500 for all users. No Lapis. And scores achieved during this time will be calculated as is. So if you were a cheater, you're rubbing your hands like, I just got him, guys. We got him. Oh my god, why would you go about doing this? If you're not going to be able to handle, this kind of event anymore, just don't do it. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, right? If you don't have the staff means to do an event of this caliber, just don't do it anymore. Honestly, I think most people are kind of sick of Dark Visions anyways. I think that there needs to be a new style of ranking event, because it's starting to get really boring. And actually, it's been boring for a very long time, at least for me. But that's I'm not going to say too much on that. We're talking about cheaters, and that they should be punished. Just like if you went to rob a store, you're not going to get away with it. You're going to be found out. There's security cameras, there's police, stuff like that. You're going to get caught. It should be the same thing for ranking event. There's a lot at stake when it comes to ranking events of this caliber. There was a lot of Lapis. So I don't understand why they decided to go this route, but they did. So if you guys got in there and you did the thing where you were able to do the thing, and get that Lapis, there's no penalties for it. It shouldn't have happened. They should have fixed it day one or at least day two, but they didn't fix it. They didn't, and apparently they're just gonna say, "Hey, cheaters, just you just do it." I guess they would do it the next time. It was cheater, and the people who are actually trying really hard. There's a lot of people out there that are trying really hard to do this and get a good score legitimately, and now they're kicked out of the rank 1 or whatever you may do for that position. I'm not kicked out of rank 1, but you guys know what I'm trying to say, like, get a better position. If you couldn't make rank 1 specifically, at least you were able to get a good score. But even the cheaters that may not even cheat properly have probably kicked you out of the ranking that you got legitimately. So I'm not happy with this whole thing. I'm not the biggest Dark Vision fan, so I can't, come in here and say, oh, this is what this is and stuff like that, because I didn't even touch the Dark Visions at all. So all I know is what people told me about Riku and all the kind of things that happened with that. That's all I really know, so I'm not really the biggest informant on this, but I'd make a video because, you know, I'm a content creator and I have to talk about this because there were actually some people that didn't even know about this happening at all, and then people were like blindsided, like being slapped in the face with a white glove with this kind of a situation where they tried really hard and then this happened. So if you're a cheater, why would you even waste your time cheating? Like, just play the game. I mean, if you're playing a single player game and you're cheating, like that's your own prerogative. Like, you're just playing a single player game, you're not affecting anybody. But when you're playing a multiplayer game, quote unquote multiplayer game, like this in this current mode where there's rankings, you are affecting people that are trying really hard. Imagine someone tried for a whole week to try to get a good score, and then someone just comes along and says, "Hey, I'm just gonna get it automatically because I'm cheating." I don't like it. Not happy with this whole situation. Hopefully they come out and, you know, do something a little more than 500 dark matter and one of those Esper things. Yeah, I think this whole thing is just kind of messy, and I would like a better resolution than this, but probably won't get any. I'll be honest, they're probably not going to give out anything. And again, the understaffing thing, that's your problem. You made it so you had to snatch people from this FFBE team to put them on War of the Visions and see how that going. Yikes. And so now that both, basically, from what I'm understanding, both teams are basically understaffed. Instead of just hiring new people, why didn't you just do that instead? You have the money, you have the means to do that. You have the Square Enix funding and stuff like that, so you can definitely do it. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about all this kind of situation. Because not liking it too much. And so there's already drama in regards to the Dark Visions. So you'd think that they would learn their lesson and, you know, like, make it so it's more fair for everybody. Oh, this doesn't even tell you about the last one, because the last one gave you like 500 lappers or something. This one's not even about that. So let me know in the comment section down below again what you guys think about all this Dark Visions nonsense. Will it make it so you don't want to play Dark Visions ever again? That's understandable. If cheaters are just going to get away with it, what's the point of even playing legitimately? So let me know in the comment section down below again if you're one of those players who try to get there legitimately and then you're kicked out because people decided to be losers and cheat their way to rank 1 for whatever reason. I want to see your comments, as always. I appreciate your comments. Now we're at the end of the video. There's a lot of good content coming up. There's been a Cloud Showcase. Crown Showcase, that's really hard to say for me. The OG Cloud, the first Neo Vision in the game. He's actually apparently very powerful. Because I didn't look at something when I looked at something in the morning when his information came out, there was something that was missing. So now we know that he's really powerful because of all the flat attack upgrades that he has and things like that. There will also be a trial showcase with Deus, and also in Last Cloudia, the Part 2 collaboration review. So stay tuned for all that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.